It was 3 in the morning when the doorbell rang. Just once, sharp and cold, slicing through the dead silence of David's apartment. He shot upright in bed, heart pounding, his mind thick with sleep and confusion. No one, absolutely no one, ever visited him this late. Peeking out from his bedroom, the hallway was a long stretch of darkness, and he could hear the winter wind hissing through the cracks of the old building like an angry snake. The bell rang again. Ding. Dong. Longer this time. More deliberate. As if the person on the other side knew he was awake and listening. David's hand trembled as he grabbed his phone from the nightstand. The screen was black. No signal, no notifications, nothing. It was just a useless piece of glass. He slipped out of bed, his bare feet meeting the freezing floor. Each floorboard groaned under his weight, announcing his every move to the intruder. He crept toward the front door, his breath catching in his throat. He pressed his eye to the peephole, expecting to see a face, a figure, anything. But there was no one. Only the dim, flickering corridor light, which cast long, dancing shadows that looked like grasping fingers. He waited, holding his breath, listening. Silence. Maybe it was a prank. Maybe he'd imagined it. Just as he was about to step away, a new sound made him freeze. A slow metallic creak. The doorknob. It was turning, by itself. David stumbled backward, his eyes wide with disbelief. The lock held firm, but the knob twisted harder, more violently, as if an invisible, powerful hand was trying to force its way in. He could hear the metal straining against the frame. And then, as suddenly as it began, it stopped. The silence that followed was heavier, more terrifying than the noise itself. Just as David let out a shaky breath, a whisper seeped through the tiny gap under the door. A thin, rasping voice, like dry leaves skittering across pavement. "Please, open! I know you're awake!" David's blood ran cold. He backed away, tripping over a shoe, his body refusing to obey him. But the whisper seemed to follow him, growing closer, clearer, as if it was already inside the room with him. "I've been standing out here for hours." Then, the corridor light outside went out completely, plunging the peephole into absolute blackness. A sudden, chilling cold swept through the apartment. That's when he heard it. 3 soft knocks. But they weren't on the door. They were right next to his ear, as if someone was standing right beside him, knocking on the other side of the thin air. The whisper came again, this time laced with a horrifying, triumphant smile. "Let me in now!"